Make some noise for Chris Starman!
Give it up for Chris Starman!
Chris Starman! Please give it up for Chris Starman!
How make the noise for Chris Starman?
Chris Starman, everybody!
I don't know if anybody noticed the camera crew over in the corner. He's paid up through the end of the month and my OnlyFans isn't working out. Woo. It's a warm one out. Yeah, I got the swamp bass pretty bad. It's so bad my little Hulkamaniacs are sticking to my legs. Welcome to Fat Guy Summer. I've been trying to stave off some of the chafing, so I put a little bit of powder down there. That didn't work. Now I got diaper rash and a batch of Gold Bond flavored oatmeal in my shorts. Do you ever have a friend say some shit that's so stupid it makes you question your friendship? Somehow we got on the topic of Sherry Lewis. Only these people are going to remember who Sherry Lewis is. She was an old puppeteer, and my buddy had asked, he goes, is she still alive? I'm like, no, she died a long time ago. I think she died of the big C. Without missing a beat, he looks at me and goes, AIDS? I pulled the car over. I said, if you're going to be that stupid, we can't be friends anymore. And where the hell did you get the C? Is the C silent? I love my wife and I love being married. I just think forever is a really long time. Like, I think we should have 5-year and 10-year contract marriages, kind of like professional athletes. That way, when I'm getting to the end of my contract, I can hold a press conference. And I can tell everybody, hey, I'm fielding offers from other organizations. Because my playing time has dropped so significantly. Seems like a good idea, except my wife can hold her own press conference. Well, you would have got more playing time if your performance hadn't dropped so significantly. No, but my mental health hasn't been great. In fact, right before I left today, I got my heart broken before I left to come up here. And what happened was that my wife came home and she took one look at what I was wearing and she said, oh my God, Chris, you look fat. And by that, she meant the kitchen. Like, she says all kinds of mean shit. Like, last week we were having dinner, and I asked her to pass the mashed potatoes. And before she could pass them, I'd taken a bite of food, and she passed them, and I didn't want to seem rude, so I said, mm-hmm. And she goes, what's that, chubby for thank you? No, the worst shit she ever said, though, was a couple months ago I got a performance bonus from work, and it was a surprise, so they just directly deposited it in my account. I didn't know about it. So my wife watches the bank account way more than she ever watched our kids. So this was weird, though. It was the first time I've ever gotten in trouble for having too much money in the bank account. And so she immediately texts me, and she's like, Chris, why did the company put so much money in our account? I didn't know, but I think I'm funny. So I said, I don't know, maybe the company sold me and they gave us a cut of the profit. She texts back, only if they sold you by the pound. Yeah, that's some mean shit. I'm glad that we can be out again. I was just thinking about the time, it wasn't so long ago that we were locked down. Like, we had to be home. And I'm just glad to be out again. During that time, everybody was binge watching all these TV shows. I took a different route. I got really into nature documentaries. My favorite of which were the ones where they would put this giant mirror out in the jungle and you got to see how the gorillas would react to it. And so some of the different gorillas, they would come up to the mirror and they would get scared and then they'd run away. And then some of the other gorillas, they'd get mad and they'd try to fight the reflection in the mirror. But inevitably, one of the gorillas comes up, puts its foot on the mirror, starts playing with its butthole. And I started thinking about that from an evolutionary standpoint. The lockdown was our chance to reflect. And just like the gorillas, some of us saw our reflections and we got scared of what we saw. We tried to make changes. Some of us got angry and we tried to fight what we saw. And some of us jumped on OnlyFans and played with our buttholes. I'm Chris Starman. I've been awesome. You guys have been fantastic.